Johannesburg Mayor Dada Morero is set to hand over phase 1 of the Lillian Ngoyi Street rehabilitation project. That route, formerly known as Bree Street, was forced to close for nearly 2 years now after a deadly gas explosion that claimed one life and left more than 40 people injured. SABC News reporter Mthethwa is on that story and joins us now live. And Mbalenhle, there's been several delays to this point. Help us recap quickly what phase 1 of this rehabilitation project entails.
Well, certainly there have been delays to the conclusion of this project, and we have the spokesperson for the city of Johannesburg who's going to give us more information in that regard. However, for now, I just want to show you the road here. Now, the road that was damaged as a result of that methane explosion that took place in 2023 has now been closed down, and it would seem as though the tunnels that were exposed just the other week have now been closed, and the tar road has been replaced with a paving. And as you can see, the road does span across a couple of blocks. Preliminary reports suggest that this road is nearly 500 meters long, and that is what has been done. The program, as you can hear in the background, has officially started, but we are going to get word from the city of Johannesburg. And Tatisi, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. Now, there have been many delays, right? Project changes, or in terms of the contractors rather that were responsible for this project have been changed. A lot of funds have been poured into this road. Talk to us about those delays and just give us a recap for the benefit of our viewers.
No, thank you very much. Yeah. Today we are here just to see the completion of the Lillian Ngoyi project. There has been a number of delays, as you alluded. At some point, a contractor that was employed here could not complete the work. So one of the things that the city had to do was to terminate the contract. And you must remember that with termination, there are costs that are borne by the contractor themselves as well. And then we had to go out again on an open tender to get a new contractor. So this new contractor has done an amazing job. They've managed to, because we had to move the deadlines, shift the deadlines. So we had given them until the 1st of September to have completed the first phase, which they have done. So today we are here just to observe what they have done so far. However, the road will only be officially open on the 12th of September.
Now, with regards to the first contractor, has there been a legal battle between the city and that contractor, and how far is it, and has it been concluded?
Yes, there was a legal process which was concluded, and it was an out-of-court settlement of some kind, which allowed the city to then open the tender again for a new contractor to come in.
And now, I mean, I think residents would want to know, why is it that the road is somewhat narrower than it was initially, and why paving and not tar like we had in the past?
Now, you must remember when we made a pronouncement after the incident that happened, is that one of the things that we want to do in terms of redoing our streets is to make sure that they become complete streets. They become user-friendly for cars as well as people. So one of the commitments that we said, this disaster gives us an opportunity to redesign the entire Lillian Ngoyi so that it serves dual purposes in terms of the usage. You must remember that in the past, the walkways were narrower, and you would have a conflict between a pedestrian and the informal traders on the pavement and so forth. So the idea was to look at what else can we do to make our roads more user friendly, to accommodate both vehicles and people of Johannesburg.
Thank you. There you have it. That is the spokesperson for the city of Johannesburg, Mthethwa, speaking to us and giving us the details as to what has happened and how they had to address some of those delays. As you would have heard him explaining that the first contractor that was responsible for ensuring that this project is concluded, that contractor could not conclude the work, and they had to reach an out-of-court settlement in order to get another contractor, which has now been able to perform what they have, which has been able to do what we are now seeing right now. The program is starting, and as you can see here from the background, the national anthem. They've started singing the national anthem to mark the opening of the event. We will give you more information, and we will also try to find out as to how much was spent on the project and on the two different contractors. And for now it is back to you in studio.
Right, Mbalenhle Mthethwa competing there with the singing of the national anthem in the inner city. For now, thanks very much indeed.